Good morning, Derbyshire Ramblings. Here we are at Fox Hagg Nature Reserve. Never been here before. It's quite a fresh start to the day. Dry, nice and bright, but pretty chilly. But what do you expect, middle of November? Going to do a little few miles here with the family and the dog. So we'll see where we get to. Keep updating you along the way. Put a route on the description below. And yeah, see how we get on. Nice paths here, despite the fact it's quite wet. These paths so far are pretty good underfoot. It's a tiny little car park at the sort of gate to the nature reserve. Only maybe fits about 6 or 7 cars, but we did get lucky. And it's not obvious where you'd park otherwise, so maybe this is a midweek walk, or when you know it's going to be a little bit quieter. The actual reserve itself is just not far from the Riverland Valley and Red Mars reservoirs, just on the outskirts of Sheffield. So it's a beautiful location, really nice. So we just headed out the car park. We've only done maybe a quarter of a mile, half a mile, and we just got to this little clearing bit. There's a beautiful view here over to the Riverland Dams. That's the Riverland Dams in the distance. Whether we'll get that far or not today, I'm not sure. Nice walking trails here. The nature reserve seems to be pretty crisscross with footpaths, so we're just going to take this one here. You'll see it on the map. Basically heading towards, from the nature reserve, out of the path, away from the direction of the road, and then we're just carried on down that path. We're just sort of tracking down here towards the dams. When we get to the dams, I think we're going to skirt to the left hand side of the dams as we approach them, and then sort of head up to the left and loop back round. We shall see how we do when we get back to the car. It's lovely to be out walking with the family. Apart from me with obviously this camera, it's basically a no tech zone, so it's nice to see people not on phones, having proper chat, engaging with each other, till of course I drop back and have a little chat to the camera. But yeah, it's a little bit more tricky underfoot down this section here. You want to be careful of your footing, and particularly if it was any wetter you'd want to be very careful, but got some decent boots on. It's still absolutely fine. It's not too soggy. Looks like the ground drains pretty well here, so yeah, shaping up to be a nice walk. Dog's having a good time as well. He's just had a haircut, hence he's in his sort of fleece suit. So yeah, well, this is where we are. We're heading in this direction. This sign is just past on our right, so this is the signage for Fox Hagg, where we are today. Run by the Wildlife Trusts Sheffield and Rotherham. So we've come down the path, dropped out of Fox Hagg Nature Reserve, and now we're into Foxholes Plantation. So there's a nice path here that seems to run to the side of the dams and the reservoir, which is just over the wall, just over there. I think we're going to head off down this track here, sort of making it up as we go along a little bit today, but it's a nice day, not forecast any rain. We've got some snacks on board, so we'll see where we get to. But yeah, this is where we're heading right now. So when you have a really sporty, active daughter who's normally the first up the hills, but then she has a sleepover and manages 2.5 hours sleep, this is what you get on the other side. Look at it. Look at its face as it comes towards us. Give us a big smile. It's Winston, look, leading the way on the walk. Lovely paths here. So this is sort of the top end of the Riverlin dams here. So we've been walking along this path here, but obviously in the opposite direction. So we're going to be heading this way now, back along this path. So the dam's basically been on our right hand side. Well, the dams have been on our right hand side. We're just continuing up this path. Got to be a little bit careful, quite busy path. Also it is a bridle way, so there are mountain bikes and the odd horse coming down here. So just be wary of that. Not sure if it's doing it justice on the camera, but the obviously we're in the autumn time, so colours in some of these trees is fantastic. But yeah, here we go. Let's carry along this track. So we've just left the reservoir, or the dams should I say, and we almost got to the head of them, and then we've just taken a path sort of up to the up and off to the left. So we're heading up towards Redmires. Quite rooty this path. Got to be a little bit careful where you're putting your feet. It's steepish, but yeah, it's a nice path, well marked. I'll show you here. So this is the path here. Just following it up through this bit of wooded area, and then we open up onto the heathland, I believe. I'll update you when we get there. Hi Romilly.
Hello. Hello.
It's going to be okay, sweetheart. Dig deep. You can sleep tonight. It's going to be fine. Well, that was a little pull there, but beautiful scenery. So we just come up the track here that the guys are just coming at there. You can just see them there. So best thing about walking this time of year, mince pie. So we've just come up and over this moor, up this footpath just here, and over the gate where the guys are enjoying their mince pie, and then we're going to be heading down this path through this gate and down this path just here, which links back down to Redmires Reservoir, and then we'll be looping back to where the car is. A little bit of rain, just a little bit, but nothing drastic. So we're carrying along this path here that we just saw as we come through that gate. Looking off to the left hand side here, there's some absolutely stunning views down the Riverlin Valley there. Really nice. So at the end here, just past this stone structure, we're going to be bearing to the right hand side and dropping down to Redmires Reservoir. A little bit of a section on the road then, and then yeah, we'll pick up the footpath back through the nature reserve where we started, and then we'll loop back round. Probably looking at 5 to 6 miles, I'm guessing, but we'll see what's on the GPX file when we're finished. See you later. So we emerged onto this road from the moorland path, almost with Redmires Reservoir straight in front of us. We've come down the road, and now we're just going to take a left into this car park just here. This is now Wyming Brook Nature Reserve, also run by Wildlife Trust Sheffield. And the path, we're going to walk through the car park here, and then the path goes out the far side of the car park to go back to the nature reserve where we started. So we're just coming out the back side of the car park, coming into Wyming Brook Nature Reserve there, over this sort of horse thing here, and then we're just going to pick up this path here. This is a bridle way. There are several paths, one off to the left there. We're just going to stick on this bridle way, just keep it nice and easy underfoot.
Oh, you're going the wrong way then, you go down there. Are you sure?
So we've just come down the track there where my wife and elder daughter are. and then we're coming across these stepping stones just here, look. So we'll see if they can safely negotiate things. Just be careful, sweetheart. Switch on your core and concentrate. Go on, you're alright. Go on to that one that's the water's going over, because it's only shallow. That's it. Not that I carried the dog over, so... Except that penultimate one. So when you come out of the car park, we just made a slight error there. You need to almost come out of the car park through the gate and almost immediately take a right path down towards the river, and then it takes you along by the side of the river and just over this little wooden bridge just here, and that'll take us along the side of the river for the path that we want to loop back to the nature reserve where the car is. Plenty of other paths going in the direction we started on, but just not the ones that we just not the one we wanted. It's a really stunning path here just down by the side of the river. Really nice. Probably a mile or so from the car now, which is just as well, because when you're walking in the winter, just remember to keep an eye on the time and what time sunset is, unless of course you've got decent headlights and you know where you're walking. But yeah, it's really stunning path down by the side of this river. Just watch your feet. Quite a lot of rocks and tree roots and things, but yeah, it's really stunning. This water with the rain that we've had is moving pretty quickly here. Just carry on down the path there. Here. This really is a beautiful path, if you can even hear me above the sort of the noise of the water there. But just follow Winston, he knows where he's going. Got his nice blue Echo fleece on today, not sponsored video. Go on then. So I'm going to be honest, we took a little bit of a wrong turn there. We've come back down on a path that means that we've joined the outgoing path far earlier than I was hoping to. If I can work out how to, I will try and show that on the I'll try and show that on the map, on the images where I would have intended to go to. So basically now we're tracking back along the side of the Riverlin dams, along this path. So yeah, we're just heading back to the car along known territory now. Bit of a shame, but never mind. Weather closed in a little bit, so it's gone a little bit overcast, and as you can see, it's quite wet now. But never mind. Still nice to be out in the fresh air. Good for the old mental health and the soul. Means we deserve that beer when we get home with some lunch. So yeah, I'll update you as we get a little bit further down the road. So, perhaps not the most professional, but the black arrow here is the route that we should have taken along the footpath, not the red path. So, we're just in the last sort of literally 100 metres or so. You can just about make out the cars at the top of this little rise just here. It's been a nice walk. Shame the weather closed in a bit towards the end there, but hey, it's England in November, what do we expect? Remember, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad gear. So, this time of year you always want to make sure you've got warm gear, extra thermal layer, extra jumper, and make sure you've always got a waterproof. Probably a good idea as well to carry Make sure you've got a spare battery pack, your phone, and also a head torch or a light just in case you do get caught. But yeah, quite a nice walk. I'll do a final update when I've downloaded the GPX, but and I'll also show you where I went wrong on the map. But yeah, nice walk. Here we are back at the car park. Home now for a nice bit of lunch and maybe a little tipple of something nice. So, nice walk. We ended up being about 7 miles there. Slightly wrong in terms of the fact that we took a wrong turn out of the car park, and also coming back we missed the green path and ended up going back down through Foxhole's plantation too far and looping back on ourselves, but still really enjoyable walk. Earlier on I showed you the correct path to take, so I'd probably recommend taking that if you decided to follow this route. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you for more Derbyshire ramblings very soon. Take care. Bye.